Hey guys, how's it going? So this has been a pretty tough year for the Second Amendment in Michigan, with dozens and dozens of gun control bills being submitted and a whole slew of them actually becoming law, in which I've covered in great detail on this channel. If you're new here, welcome, and check out my playlist. You'll see there's been a lot of stuff going on. Yes, there's lots of doom and gloom, but there is something really cool that just happened that I wanted to cover here. And Holton Township, which is in Muskegon County, has not only just become a Second Amendment sanctuary county, but yeah, it gets even better than that. They've just formed their own militia. I know a lot of you guys are thinking about this stuff lately. What reigns supreme, the Constitution? Or ATF edicts and rules that aren't laws but have full force and effective law, and all this craziness going on, and just the general balance of power between state and local governments versus the federal government. And I think this is really cool. And first of all, you guys are awesome for passing this in Holton Township, and I hope this can give more encouragement for many other townships, counties in Michigan and in the United States. I'm gonna leave a link to the PDF of this down there in the description, so make sure you check that out. And I'm gonna read some of this for you guys because it's pretty cool. And while you're down there in the description looking for this, make sure you guys check out my link and excellent coupon code to Blackout Coffee. I would suggest trying their Winter Wonderland roast, which is really tasty, but they have a wide selection of like teas, hot chocolate, tons of coffee, and actually some really cool swag. So you can help support the channel a little bit, and a freedom and liberty loving coffee company. Link and excellent coupon code are down in the description. So this just happened a few days ago, and they passed a resolution becoming and declaring themselves as a Second Amendment sanctuary. I'm going to read just a little bit of this, then we're going to get to the next part of this, which is the militia that they formed. So it's going to go through and talk about all of the reasons why, and these are important reasons. I just don't want this video to get too long. But near the end here, they're reaffirming their oath and their opposition of unconstitutional laws, which is awesome. It says, whereas the Holton Township Board declares and confirms express opposition to any law that would unconstitutionally restrict the rights of the citizens of Holton Township to keep and bear arms, and whereas the Holton Township Board took an oath to support and defend the United States and Michigan constitutions. You need to remind your public servants every single day. They took an oath and they were elected to serve you. I like them acknowledging that. Whereas the Holton Township Board declares and confirms to express its intent to stand as a sanctuary township for Second Amendment rights, and to oppose within the limits of the Constitution of the United States and the Commonwealth of Michigan any efforts to unconstitutionally restrict such rights. Now, therefore, be it hereby resolved that the people of Holton Township, through their duly elected members of the Holton Township Board, hereby designate Holton Township as a Second Amendment sanctuary in order to preserve for the people of, on, and in Holton Township the inalienable rights guaranteed by the Constitution of the United States of America. Furthermore, that the Holton Township Board hereby expresses their intent to uphold the Second Amendment rights of citizens in Holton Township, Michigan. Furthermore, that the Holton Township hereby declare its intent to oppose any infringement on the right of law-abiding citizens to keep and bear arms. We, the people of Holton Township, Michigan, through this resolution hereby declare our inalienable rights, our freedom, and our liberty is guaranteed by the Constitution of the United States of America. The A votes were Supervisor Alan Yeager, Trustee Tammy Yeager, Trustee Chris Thompson, and Clerk Melinda Pago. Fun fact, I actually met Melinda this summer when we both spoke at a rally with Kyle Rittenhouse, and she gave a really good speech there. So if you're watching this, hey Melinda, how's it going? And job well done. Now we're going to get to the back part of this. The Holton Township Militia Public Security Act. Guys, I keep telling you in my live streams and videos over and over again, focus on local government. This is a local township board. Make sure you talk to your neighbors and people in your local township or city. You can get stuff done on the local level, and I think that's where you need to focus right now. It says, Township of Holton, County of Muskegon, State of Michigan, hereby resolves to adopt policies necessary for the security and rights of Holton Township residents. And then it gives different subsections. 1. All legal residents with primary residency within the Township of Houlton have the opportunity to be a member of the Houlton Township Militia by stating on open media or to friends and or family or by letter, stating their desire to be a member of the Houlton Township Militia unless otherwise noted below. Any resident under the age of 18, any resident that cannot pass a federal firearms background check, any resident whom doesn't desire to be in the Houlton Township Militia, so you can opt out if you don't want to be. From this date forward, thereafter, all items listed below are protected from any federal, executive, county, or state regulations for the protection of Houlton Township residents. So they're stating why, and now they're going to say the what. And you're going to hear some dates here soon. They're talking about 3/27 of 2021. I would note this is before a bunch of infringements by ATF rules. Yeah, some of them are temporarily on hiatus with preliminary injunctions and such, but this is separate from that. If these rules were to come back into effect, you'll get what I'm saying here in 1 second. All firearms in which the stock hits the shoulder that are legal by federal law as of 3/27/2021. This includes all semi-automatic rifles and shotguns. 2.2. All pistols or handguns that are legal by federal law as of 3/27/2021. This includes all semi-automatic handguns or pistols. 2.3. All ammunition that is legal under federal law as of 3/27/2021. This includes any current caliber. This includes any ammunition and quantity of ammunition that is intended for self-defense and or hunting. This also protects the rights for the people to reload their own ammunition. 2.4. All accessories that are legal by federal law as of 3/27/2021. Accessories, that's key here with these ATF rules. This includes stocks, grips, optics, magazines, clips, and suppressors. 2.5. Any body armor that is legal under federal law as of 3/27/2021. What they're saying is if they change the law afterwards, that they're going to protect against any constitutionally infringing laws. Section 3. Houlton Township will not acknowledge any new laws that are associated with red flag laws, which passed in Michigan, or any other infringement of the Second Amendment of the United States Constitution. Houlton Township will not acknowledge any new regulation that prohibits open carry or concealed carry. We almost had a law passed that would prohibit carry around polling places and such. I'm going to catch you guys up to speed here, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel with your notifications on. I'm going to bring you guys up to speed on a couple things with that in Michigan too. Section 4. This policy does not give any member the right to take violence into their own hands or act, quote, above the law in any way. This shall be recorded as the addendum to the resolution declaring Houlton Township, Michigan a Second Amendment sanctuary to stop any infringement of our Second Amendment rights as defined in the Bill of Rights in the United States Constitution and adopted by the Houlton Township Board on this 14th day of November, 2023. Hey, hats off to these guys, you know? Just one little thing at a time. It's all about adding up grains of sand. I know a lot of you guys think to yourself out there, you're just a little grain of sand. Well, enough of you equals a handful. Enough handfuls equals a bucketful. You start piling bucketfuls of sand up, you get a little hill, and then eventually a mountain. This is where stuff needs to happen. From the bottom up, because top down isn't really working too well, it becomes ominous just thinking about what goes on in Washington, D.C. with the corruption and the bureaucrats. And I think I just repeated myself. So I'm encouraged by this. I'm going to leave a link again down in the description there. Also the awesome coffee deal that you can get. But make sure you get this document. Read it yourself. And I challenge all of you in Michigan and in these 50 United States to take something like this. Use it as a draft. Maybe hand it to the people in your local township board, your county board of commissioners, your city hall, your state rep, your state senator. Let's focus on local. Hand them this and say, we want this in our state, in our county, in our township, in our city. And there may be other things like this going on out there, but this is one of the first ones I've seen. The Second Amendment sanctuary movement's actually been huge, and now they just stepped it up to a whole new level with the Houlton Township Militia Public Security Act. Alright, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this. Maybe you can improve it little places here and there, but you could use this as an outline for your local area, and I encourage all of you to. it goes back, as I've said so many times before. When this country was founded, Ben Franklin was asked by a woman. She said, "Sir, what have we, a monarchy or a republic?" He said, "A republic if you can keep it." And that's what it looks like the people in Holton Township are striving to do, and that's what I encourage all of you to do. All right, thanks for watching, and have a good one.